Shake it up, Philippe.
I have heard of Toastmasters for decades and always thought to myself, this is something I will definitely never do. If my plan was not to get laid, this would be the club to join, next to the chess club. It took me even 4 weeks to even turn on my camera, and yet here I am doing my icebreaker. Get ready, I'm about to dig deep and share some stuff. So growing up, I loved music, dance, and I excelled in many sports, especially basketball. I was MVP, Rookie of the Year, Athlete of the Year, and I was honored to make the All-Star teams. The better I got as an athlete, the bigger, stronger, and faster the competition got. Suddenly, I was standing toe-to-toe to 6 feet tall or taller athletes. Just, there was one problem. I'm only 5'8". So that motivated me to work twice as hard just to make up for my height, plus extra to get better than the competition. That's why they call me the coach. So this hard work, do whatever it takes mentality has blessed me with amazing events, accomplishments, and traits in my life, such as I was an extra in a movie with Jennifer Lopez and Richard Gere as a dancer. I worked on a luxury cruise ship. I've traveled the world. One of the places was Easter Island, which is a part of Chile where my family is from. And sí, yo también hablo un poquito de español. And that's nice. On the other hand, there were some not so nice traits that I was conditioned to as a young boy growing up that carried over into my adult life. As the competition grew intense, so did the coaching. It was like, hey, get your head in the game. Keep your emotions in check. You got to play to execute. Don't let your team down. Just shove your emotions in a jar, move on. Boys, don't cry. Taylor Swift got it right. Sometimes to move on, you just need to shake it off. Now, guess who's been 30 for the last 10 years? And just 4 years ago, I jumped into the world of personal development. More recently, I was in a room doing a training to become an inspirational public speaker. Everyone there at some point got emotional about something. I'm sitting there like a steel vault, not connecting to anyone's story, not realizing that I am really good at keeping my emotions in a jar. Okay. That training ended up being impactful because I got feedback that I may be traumatized. And that word triggered me. Like, traumatized? I'm not traumatized. Nothing bad has happened to me. I'm the MVP. I'm the coach. I am not traumatized. I let it sink in. And I remember hearing before, sometimes traumatized people don't know they're traumatized. I'm not traumatized. Like, aren't I, as a man, supposed to shove my feelings in a jar? Anytime I saw a man cry, I would be like, why the hell are you crying? Weren't you supposed to shake it off? And then, out of nowhere, boom, my dad pops into my head, and I start crying like a little boy. It was almost uncontrollable. It took me about 30 minutes to figure out why I was crying, to connect the dots. My dad, mi papa, the best dad a child could ever ask for, encouraged me to be my best. And I know he did his best and gave me opportunities that he didn't get from his father. Innocently, he and other coaches from that era were taught in a world where boys don't cry. You're not a man if you do. And now here I am, 40 years of age, and finally, I realize how much I have been missing out in my life because I'm good at shoving my feelings in a jar. I want to create deeper, meaningful relationships, especially with my friends and family. Before it's too late, I want to connect deeper with a woman to share life's experiences with. My goal as a Toastmaster and an inspirational speaker, are to be able to impact and influence rooms full of human beings and change the course of their lives by teaching them it's okay to open the jar. To connect with people, we as men must show emotion. You're a bigger man if you do. And here I am, a work in progress, taking all the good lessons I've learned from my athlete years and working on shaking off the rest. Thank you. Back to you, Madame Toastmaster.